Welcome back, users. In this video we will do a detailed review of the Fedora 35 KDE desktop. So we already installed the KDE desktop in the last video. Now we start. So on the first boot you are greeted with the user creation. So you click on the user creation. It will ask you for the full name. I will put just short because this is a review. Here, if you click on this, make this user administrator, then the user that is being created will be added to the wheel group or the administrator group. Else, he will not get the administrator privileges, and then he will have to use the su command to grab the administrator or the root privileges. Else, if you click on this, then surely it will the user will be added to the uh, admin group. So I will click on this. So every time you boot, you will require a password to log in. So this is that selection. And now you will put a simple password. Then click 2 times. So user Sam will be now administrator and it will be created. Now you click on the finish configuration to finish the user creation, and the system will boot into the desktop. So now it will ask for the login password for SAM. You have to input. Now the system will boot into the desktop. Okay. So system is already wired to the network. Okay. So this is the default wallpaper for the Fedora 35 version. In the bottom panel, you got only one panel, so there is no panel at the top. You can add another panel at the top, or you can add a dock at the bottom, take this panel up. That is all up to you how you want to decorate. So Fedora uses a plain vanilla KDE desktop. So this is the application menu. Let us open. So let us check out. So for the default favorites are Firefox, Contact, that is the KDE Contact Manager, the system settings, the Dolphin File Manager, the console, that is the terminal for KDE, and the Discover Software Center. So we go in the administration. So DNF Dragora, that is DNF Dragora is nothing but the package manager or a package management tool. Firewall, so Fedora comes with a firewall default firewall which you can configure using this firewall configuration tool or app. Then you can change the language settings from here. Let us go in development. So the only app installed is the dbus debugger. So whatever your development needs are, whatever the IDEs or the text editors, the debuggers, kernel compilers, decompilers, everything you have to add from the store, or you can add download it from the net and then install it yourself. So it is a plain KDE, so there are no development packages, because in some other distros they do come with the Gleany, then some at least 1 or 2 IDEs are there, that is the integrated development environment, but Fedora KDE nothing is there. Then let us go to the education. So LibreOffice Math is there included in the education packages, and for science LibreOffice Math is, so there are no education packages, but yes, the education packages are available for the schools, college and the university level, so that you have to install the education group from the Fedora repositories. So maybe in one video I will show you how to download and install the additional education packages to your Fedora installation. In the games, I told you only Mahjong is there, K Patience is there, and K Mines is there. So only three games. Otherwise, if you take the Debian Gnome edition, in the Debian Gnome desktop, there are, I think, at least more than 10 games are pre-installed. So you will have to remove those games. Only I think one or two games will not be able to remove. Rest all the games you can remove, but it takes time to remove all the games. So it is a hassle for many of the people, because not all people play games. Then you go to graphics section. In the graphics, you go Dwayne View, Color Paint, that is the paint app for the KDE desktop. LibreOffice Draw is there. It is a drawing program from the LibreOffice suite. Ocular is the document viewer. This document viewer is quite advanced. Maybe in one video we will cover the capabilities and features of Ocular document viewer. There are some more applications, that is the K color chooser and the K ruler. So you can measure using this on screen using this K ruler. Okay, so in the internet section we have got, okay, so we have got the contact print theme editor. So you can print the contacts from your K contacts, the contact theme editor, Firefox, KDE Connect. KDE Connect connects your desktop to your mobile device. You can have the mobile notifications on your laptop or PC using the K Connect SMS in the KDE Connect. Then you have got the Kmail. Kmail is the default mail application for KDE desktop, and the Kmail header theme editor. So you can edit the themes in the Kmail. So you can add and remove themes from the Kmail. Then the conversation is the internet relay chat client for KDE desktop. It is a default. Then KRDC is the remote desktop client. So you can access other desktops and nodes remotely using the KRDC. KRFB is the desktop sharing app using the VNC. The KTNF is the TNEF file viewer, proprietary format used by Outlook. So if you got some Outlook files in the Outlook format, TNEF, then you can use this file viewer. So this is a part of the KDE Connect, the PIM data exporter. So you can export the personal PIM data to your desktop, and from the desktop you can import it to your personal information manager, that is the PIM. This is the Sieve editor, so editor for email filter. So you can install email filters, and this is the editor for the email filters. If you go in multimedia, only two players are there, Elisa, Dragonplay, and Kamoso. Kamoso is the, I think, the camera that will use the camera on the top of the screen to take selfies. Now the Office has K address book is there, contact theme editor, contact print editor again there, Kmail is there, contact is there, K organizer, this is your personal organizer, KTNF is there, file of then this LibreOffice suite is there, writer, math, draw, impress, calculator, Ocular is there, and Sieve editor. If go setting, we will check the settings later. In the system, you have got the Discord Software Manager, Dolphin, Fedora, Media Writer, Info Center. Info Center is fantastic. At KDE has the best Info Center compared to other desktop. This is the best, most informed, and most data concentration is there in the Info Center. So you get a host of data right from the health of the hard disk to your CPU cores, and everything is there. Console, KDE partition manager is there, K wallet. So you can manage your digital wallets using the K wallet manager. This is the ABRT or the problem reporting tool. This is only found in Fedora only, and the system monitor is there. Fedora, and I think Red Hat also it is available, and this is the system monitor. Then you got the utilities. So emoji selector, calculator is there, KCalc. K character set, so you can select the different characters. K find is to find files and folder. K JPG is the encryption tool. Kmag is the screen magnifier, so you can magnify the whole screen or parts of the screen. Kmail import wizard is there, so you can import backups of your mails from other mail clients. Then this is the Kmouse tool, or you can import your old backups using the Kmail. Then the Kmouse tool is there. Kmouse is the speech synthesizer front end. K10 we already covered. Kwrite is the text editor. You can use Kwrite or Kate. Kate is also another text editor. Spectacle is the screenshot capture utility, and then you got the help. So the help center is also got a lot of details are there. So if you go go in administration, let us see what they have got in administration section. Okay, so section wise is there. So Unix manual pages are also there. Let us check out. Okay, what are the user commands? So here all the user commands to use the ABRT, say it is alphabetically arranged. So first is the ABRT, that is the report tool, problem report tool of Fedora and Red Hat. So that is given. So the different syntaxes, command syntaxes, and their meaning is given here. So do try to read the help files of any Linux distro. It is very knowledgeable and you will become an expert user in a short time if you go through the help center, the manuals for different Linux distros. So we close this right now. Now you see, let us check out what updates are there. Okay, let us check out the updates. So Fedora Spins and the Fedora flagship GNOME desktop are a rolling release. So every year, every 6 months, every year they release a new release. So they don't have the long-term versions. So for if you want to go for a long-term version, then you have to buy a Red Hat license. So Red Hat supports their operating systems for a long time. So you will get the professional support using Red Hat. But if you choose the Fedora, then Fedora is a rolling release only. So it continues to release newer and newer versions every year. So there are total 922 packages and 151.5 MB in size. So let us check out. So there are updates to Network Manager, Adobe, Econadi, Import Wizard, Aggregator. The aggregator is the RSS feed. Anaconda updates are there. Then ALSA firmware update is there. ALSA util update is there. ALSA library updates. So Blues Bluetooth manager, Blues printer manager. So all those Breeze, yes. So the system updates are also there for the GUI. That is the Breeze update, cursor theme, GTK common. So there are updates to Chrome, core utils, CA certificates, BTRFS, cryptography setups, printer, that is the printer manager, desktop, debug, then DHCP, that is the network host control protocol. So Dracut is also there. So DNF, okay. So DNF plugins core, DNF itself, then DNS masquerader. So firewall is there. Fedora release common. So from 33 goes to 35-36 release there. So there is a minor release update, minor release version update. So you got the firmware update for the EFI, firmware update plugin for the flash ROM, for the modem manager, for the EUFI capsule data. So for the even compiler also there updates are there. GCC GDB plugin, GCC 11.2.1 -1 is 2. Now it is upgraded to minor version 11.3.1.-2 FC35. So the GStreamer, Grub, everything. So whole system gets updated because it is a rolling release. So we close this down. I used Fedora for almost 2 years. I was very happy with the Fedora. There are not many issues. Sometimes in the big upgrades, since it is a rolling release, there can be some issues with the package management, but that is resolvable using the special commands from the terminal. So in one of the videos, we will check it out what those commands are, which help to resolve the package issues, some missing package issue or package conflict issues that can be resolved from the terminal itself. And Fedora also gives you quite good time. So my laptop gets around 3 to 4 hours of backup. My laptop is HP G8 240 notebook. It is a commercial series laptop. It is not very costly high-end laptop. It is a commercial series laptop just to get my work done. I don't have any fancy laptops with me because every 3-4 years I retire, 2 or 3 years I retire my laptops. I don't keep them for 10 years or 8 years. So I buy them cheap and then recycle them. So I keep on changing the laptops. But Fedora has never let me down. Always the backups are, you can even install the timeshift backup utility and keep a backup of your data, personal data on a HDD or some, you can even have a NAS also. So some cheap NAS are available for the home use. You can use that. NAS is the network attached storage. So let us check out the wallpapers. Okay, so Fedora comes with just minimal, only 3 wallpapers are there. You will have to install all extra things you want because this is a vanilla pure KDE desktop. Okay, let us check out the info center. I wanted to check the info center. Okay, let us check it out. So KDE Fedora Linux 35 KDE Plasma desktop comes with KDE Plasma version 5.22.5. Not the very latest. Right now it is 5.24. So you will get the 5.24 KDE Plasma version in the Fedora Linux 36 KDE desktop. So that will be released next week. Meanwhile, my suggestion is that you should not immediately upgrade when the new version, rolling version has been released, because what happens is in the first two to three updates, all the issues get solved. After that, you can update to the new release version. So say Fedora 36 will be released next week, so you need not upgrade to Fedora 36 next week. Wait for 1 or 2 weeks, because any issues reported by the users are taken care of in the next 2 weeks, in the next 2 or 3 updates, and then you can safely update your Fedora 35 desktop to Fedora 36. This is what my experience is. So I am sharing the experience so that you might have a good experience with the Linux distros. So KDE framework is version 5.85, Qt version is 5.15. So I got my laptop is with Intel Core i3 10th generation CPU, and right now the memory, it will not show the correct physical memory, it only 3.8 GB, because I allocated only 4 GB to the desktop. We go to the memory. So here you can see the info center of KDE is one of the best in the industry. So it will show you the total memory. So 8.82 GB free it is showing. So physical memory 1 GB is only free. So out of the 8, only 1 GB is free. Disk cache is 33%. Free physical memory is 26%. Disk cache is 36%, and application data is 39% RAM. And the swap is 100% free right now. So I have given around 8 GB of swap space, matching the 8 GB of RAM. So in very rare, very extreme rare, so if conditions only the swap space is used. Say I have got at least 5 or 6 apps open, then only the RAM spills over in the swap space. Otherwise swap space normally remains 99% free only in most of my use cases. Now let us check out the energy consumption statistics. It should come. Okay, this is not I think directly connected to bare. It is not directly on the bare metal, or maybe just it is a fresh installation, so the energy consumption statistics are not available. So we go to devices. So here it will show you the details about the devices attached to the motherboard. So this is the hard disk. So virtual hard disk is there. It will show the processors. 4 processors are there. Now it will show the DMR channels. IEEE. This is Firewire port, but it is not available, so it is blank because in India Firewire ports are not popular. IO ports are there. Interrupts. You can see the different interrupts to the processor. We will have one sometime a video on the interrupts, only interrupts of the computer. It will be dedicated to only interrupts of the processor. Now this is the PCI Express bus. So these are the devices attached to the PCI Express bus. Then we go to the smart status. It will not be shown because we are using virtual HDD. Okay, so this is the KEMU. Okay, this is the USB controller, virtual USB controller shown here. So this is one of the best information centers in even it is better than I can tell you it is better than Windows. So the graphics, it shows the information about the graphics server. This is the OpenGL information. If you go to Wayland, it will show the Wayland display server information and the Xorg X11 display server information. And this is the network. So this will show you the network interfaces. So the loopback interface is on. This is the broadcast multicast user interface. This is the network mask for the loopback. So total 5 interfaces are on. This is the file server, Samba file server. So we have not created any Samba shares or mounted any remote Samba share. So it is all blank. We come back. We close it. So let us check out the software store. Okay, so it is showing the 922 updates. Let us check out. Okay, now this is important. Look, so the different repos are given here. So we will first check out the repos. So by default, the Fedora 35 Open H264. So what is that? H264 is a proprietary codec. So most of the Linux distros will not use it. What they will do is they will use a open source version of the proprietary H264 encoder codec. So that is a special different repo in Fedora. So that repo is enabled from the boot time itself. So user can immediately use audio video software and then can watch videos immediately. Otherwise in some distros you have to specially install, say like in OpenSUSE you will have to install this, all the codecs from the Pacman or OpenSUSE repos. Then this is the Fedora modular. So all the modules of the Fedora system are installed from this repo. And the updates for the Fedora module are there. So debug and source repos are disabled by default. This is the Fedora modular 35 updates. So updates to the Fedora modular are taken from this repo. Fedora modular test updates are disabled, and the debug also for the test updates is disabled. Test update source is disabled. So all the sources, debug and the test updates are all disabled by default. If you are in a testing team or if you want to test out the new software, then you can enable the test updates repos, and then latest shiny but breakable, maybe sometimes breakable packages will be downloaded and installed on your system. then it might affect the stability of your system. So you have to take the risk. You can take the risk, else better to stick to the stable software. So this is the Fedora 35. This is the main repo, Fedora 35, and this is the Fedora repo, main repo with the updates. Okay, now we'll go up. So now the firmware updates. The firmware updates are applied using the LVFS, that is the Linux Vendor Firmware Service. And this is the vendor directory. So this is the automatic directory. You can keep it on using, it is a risky. Best is to leave the default repos selection like it is. And this is the LVFS testing. So the new drivers that are being tested will push through this testing repo of the LVFS system. You may turn it on at your own personal risk. I will not recommend this, either to keep it on, and this also repo, it is at your own risk. And now the Fedora Flatpaks. So the Fedora Flatpaks are enabled by default in Fedora, all the Fedora distros and flavors and spins. And Fedora Flatpak testing, that is left to the user discretion. He may want to test the Fedora Flatpaks, then he can enable this repo. So this is all about the repos, and you can see it is very simple. You can even make the default. So what I do is keep it up. So the Fedora Flatpaks will go up, and you can make any of the repos default. You can add even more repos. Say you want to add the COPR, that is the Git-like repo for Fedora. So the Fedora have their own development say server like Git, where the different developers can upload their software for the users. So the Git Copper is the COPR is the Git-like repository of software contributed by individual developers. You can add FatHub also. So if you click on this, it is very simple. You just log in with your password, and it is added. So it is FlatHub is very easy to download the different Flatpaks from the FlatHub. They got a big collection of software. You see, it was very easy to add this central repository of the FlatHub. So the Fedora Flatpaks are curated by Fedora. There not be all the Flatpaks available in Fedora, but FlatHub, it is a larger collection of softwares. So you can add that FlatHub repository using the add source. So this was very important. I wanted to show you this. So today I got the opportunity to show you the different repos of Fedora system. So you can add and remove repos from here. If you select on install, it will show you all the installed software, and you can remove any of the software you don't want from here. The dependencies will be automatically taken care. You can get new wallpapers from here. So some very beautiful wallpapers are available. These two are like the elementary OS. Yes, they're very beautiful. You can add them. This will add depth to your desktop. This wallpaper. This also adds the depth and height to your wallpaper. So if you have got a big screen, then you install this, the whole screen will look even more bigger. Oh, very beautiful wallpapers are there in the KDE Plasma store. This is also Georgia's. This is great. This is again elementary OS type of wallpapers are there, many. So What we do is now we close this wallpaper section. Let us open the settings tab. So here you can select between the light theme, dark theme. You can choose the animation speed. You want to fasten the animation speed or slow the animation speed. Say if your system is older, then the animation speed might cause problems, causing your screen to freeze or hang or slow down. So you can adjust the animation speed and then re- remove the freezing and of the screen. Here you can add more themes. So right now only Fedora theme is there. This by default only Breeze is used. So this is it is a pure vanilla KDE desktop by Fedora. So only Breeze, Breeze Dark, and Breeze Twilight. These three themes, along with the Fedora flavored theme, is there. So only four total themes are there, and by default is KDE Vanilla. That is the Breeze theme, Breeze Light theme. So you can add global themes from here. So that will be the KDE themes. Lot many Mac OS like and all kinds of themes are there. If you want, you can go to KDE look dot organization. There even more themes are available for KDE. This is all up to the users. Fedora only gives four themes. Then let us go to the application style. So this is the application style. Only three are there. You can configure your import your GTK theme, and then you can apply your GTK theme, or you can install it from file. So you can go to the KDE look.organization website, download the different GTK and GNOME themes, and you can apply it from here. Now, okay, so if you want, we can check out some GNOME GTK themes. So this is the Advaita GTK theme. All different themes are there. This is the Zorin OS GTK theme. So you can make your KDE desktop look like Zorin OS. So this is a say it is a delight for the tinkerers and customizations lovers. So you can see a lot of different themes are available. So this is the Mint Y Pop GTK theme. So this is the Linux Mint type theme. It is a light looking theme. So it is, and it uses the Mint Y GTK theme along with the Pop OS icon theme. So they are mixed and matched from the two Linux distros, Linux Mint and Pop OS. So worth trying this. Okay. So there are many more. So it might be running in thousands of such things. Now let us go to the plasma style. Yes. So now since this is a vanilla KDE desktop, only six themes are available: Air, Breeze Dark, Breeze Light, Fedora 35. So this is the Fedora flavor plasma style. Then the Oxygen is there. Oxygen is very old. I remember in 2004 when I first started using Linux, the Oxygen and Breeze themes were there in those days also. So they are very old themes, Breeze and Oxygen. Then let us go to the color picker. So you can choose the color of the windows. So only four are there: Breeze Light, Dark, Breeze, and Breeze High Contrast. So people with reading disabilities can use the Breeze High Contrast to read properly. Old people many have got this problem, so they can use the Breeze High Contrast theme. You can get new color schemes also. The Zoom theme is there, Azani Black, and Celadas Black. So lot of themes are there. Peace Dark color theme, Greybird Gecko theme, platinum color. So you can choose, mix, match the different themes up to your heart's content. Let us go to the Windows decoration. So only two are there. The first is the bridge. This is the default, and the plastic theme. So you can get even more Windows decoration from here. Lace is there, Monsoon Black, Exposed June, Peace Aurore, Peace Aurore. So different themes are there. You can choose your pick and install it and enjoy on your desktop. Okay, just this title bar button. So different buttons are given. So okay, so there is nothing to configure here. It is by default. It is given. Let us go to fonts. So you can adjust the fonts. You can adjust the size of the fonts, width, which font for the toolbar, which for font for the menu, which font for the title. You can increase or decrease the size of the font individually. Subpixel rendering is right now RGB, so you can change the rendering. Then hinting, if you want to have hints, slight hint at the for the fonts, you can change it from here. Now let us go to icons. So only default four themes for the icons: Advaita, Breeze Dark, and High Contrast. So you can add your new icons. Here it is. You open the store and then you can just download and install. That's it. So this is the Pop OS icon theme, Darwin icon theme. So there are many. Mint W icon theme, paper icon. This is good. I have used earlier. Paper icon theme is good. I liked it. Nordic also is very good. You can use this wire like icons, color icons. Nebula I have not used. Naru icons is good. This is very Mia icon theme. This is also very good looking theme. Material icon themes is also great. So you can use this. Material icon theme will look like the Android material and Android theme. Cobalt icons are also good. I use them. Relax is also good theme if you want to use. So there will be many. If you go to the KDE look organization website, you will find thousands of such themes for icons and window decoration, everything, wallpapers, everything. Now you go to the cursor. Cursor only four themes are there: Advaita, Breeze Light, High Contrast. You can add them. You can even use the Gnome cursor in KDE also. So you can do a hodgepodge, different styles of the window decorations, icons, icon theme, this wallpapers, all everything you can mix and match and create your own theme. And the splash screen also, you can add new splash screens. So you can add the Manjaro splash screen to your KDE desktop. This is the plasma file. This is good. I like this one. This one will look good. This will also look good. These two are also looking good. This butterfly is also, girls will like this splash screen. So you can add them to your desktop and then enable this thing. So you can add a Arch linear splash mat. Lot many themes are available. So let us close it out. This is the KDE neon splash screen you can add. So this is, we have gone through the appearance section of the settings menu. So here everything is there. I will not go again because I already explained it before. So there is nothing new in the settings section. So we close our video here. Hope you have enjoyed the detailed review of KDE Fedora KDE 35 version desktop. It is one of the best stable systems available in the market. You cannot go wrong with Fedora. Any of the Fedora spins, any of the Fedora flavors, you can never go wrong. You have to choose your desktop as per your likings, as per your comfort level. You may choose Gnome, you may choose KDE, you may choose other desktops. It is all up to you. You have to experiment by yourself and then come to the conclusion which desktop is good for you. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Keep in touch. Watch our videos regularly. Do not miss videos by clicking on the bell icon. You will not miss any of the videos. Do comment, like, and share our videos. Subscribe to our channel, please. I have seen people are now my channel is now almost 5 months old, and people are now regularly returning back to watch my videos. I thank all of them for the support, but the best support is to like, subscribe, and comment on our channel. Just do not watch, do communicate with me, so I will get your good feedback and I can work on the feedback and give you better videos. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.